What's up, guys? Welcome to this training. So in this training, we're going to talk about how to make your paid ads campaigns print money. All right. So what we're going to do is that we're going to see the lesson in the iPad, right? So like for kids first, then we're actually going to see like real life examples in my screen, and we're gonna wrap up everything together. All right, so let's go here to the iPad, and basically, if you want to make your campaigns print, right? If you want to make them print, ethically print money, like the Federal Reserve. All right, guys. So basically, what we need is we need several ingredients. And one of the things that people ask me is like, hey, Sebastian, how do you actually get such a good return on investment from your ads if I just launch my ad and it's not working, right? So like, why is yours working and why is mine not working? Why is yours giving you a 10x return? Why is mine giving me a 0.5, right? And in the end of the day, what you got to understand is that it's not just about setting up a campaign, like creating campaign, choosing the audience, the interest, uploading the video for the ad, and that's it. Like it's gonna magically work. There are many different variables that compose this campaign, right? And these are the variables that I call ingredients. So for example, some of these ingredients are, number one, the video ad. Okay, so do you have a good video ad? Like, is it boring? Is it valuable? Does it generate trust? Does it have a good offer? So the video ad is an ingredient. The next one is trust. So you might have a good video ad that maybe you show to a marketer and the marketer tells you, oh, that's a nice video ad. Yeah, you have this element, it's a nice video. But does it generate trust? And measuring the trust metric or variable is very, very difficult. It's like it doesn't even exist. Like, it's not like you can go to your Facebook ads account or your Google ads account and there's a column where you have the name trust and you have like 10% trust or 80% trust or 100% trust. So it's like that vibe, like that feeling that people get when they see your videos, like, oh man, I feel like I like this person. I feel like I trust him or her, right? So trust is a massive variable, and you might have an ad that's great technically from a marketing perspective because you have good copywriting and all that stuff, but does it generate trust, right? So that's very, very important. Then the next one is your niche. So you may have a great video that provides a lot of trust, but maybe you're in a niche that doesn't even have potential. So maybe you're trying to sell a $1,000 coaching program on the dog niche. Very, very difficult, right? Even if you have like the trust and the ad and all the elements, very, very important. Now the next one is the story. So storytelling sells. Like if you tell a little story in your ad, that might make your return go from breaking even to a 3x return, just because of a little story that generated that trust, that bond between you and the person who's watching the ad. So this is another ingredient. So I have them here in front of me so I don't forget. Then the next one is the results. So if you tell people, hey, I'm gonna help you lose 30 pounds, can you actually show proof that you can help them lose 30 pounds? So first of all, are you shredded? Are you fit? Second of all, does your clients have results or not? Very, very important. People want to see the results. So the results is an extremely important ingredient that must be in the sales process. I'm not saying it must be in the ad, right? But at least you have it like on your landing page, that you have some case studies in your sales process as a whole. So very, very important. Then the next one is your case studies, right? So you need to have results yourself, but also amazing case studies so that you are like, look, I have the results, but not only do I have the results, more importantly, when I replicate this exact process, I can get results to other people that are just starting out, to beginners, right? To people that have no clue about this. Anyone can replicate this process if they take action. So case studies is another big one. Then the next one is this one is like a smaller one, but basically this is the background. So if you are selling investments, you don't want to be like in your mom's basement. You don't want to be showing like the kitchen, you know, like in this niche, you have to look professional. Like it's just the type of people that buy these types of offers, professionals, right? So the background of your video, like believe it or not, it does make a big difference. And I have seen this when, for example, I travel and I go to like Switzerland and I record ads and I show the Alps in the back. People are like it's not because of the Alps, it's because people are like, man, this man is literally just booking tickets randomly to Switzerland, going in first class, going to really cool places that I wish of going. Like he knows something that I don't know, and I want to see what that is, right? He has what I want. So subconsciously that makes a big difference. Even if you're not talking about the background, it's just there chilling. This is what people subconsciously they tell themselves, okay? So the background, the style. So what do I mean by the style? So it's very important to actually have your own style, because like when I first started out and I saw my mentor, he was just like riding a cool motorcycle in a tank top full of tattoos in the Philippines, just living the life, going to the beach. I'm like, man, that guy doesn't look like professional at all. And that's why I liked his content. That's why I was like, man, I really resonate with this guy, because he looks just, I feel like he's like me, right? It's not that I am full of tattoos, but I feel like it's my vibe, it's my style. Like I'm not the kind of person that's gonna be wearing suits all the time or all that stuff. So I really felt like connected with him because of his style. And he didn't try to fake his style, it's just who he is. So I feel that's key, like you gotta have your own style. Like don't try to become like someone else, someone that you're not, right? Like leverage your style, it's an advantage that you have right now. So the style, the way you communicate, the way that your clothes, your hair, your cap. I mean, this is key. Like sometimes I'm just recording an ad, I'm like with a tank top, and it's just who I am, and I am not faking it. It's that authenticity that makes the ad work. It's that authenticity that makes the ad convert, because in the end of the day, people buy because of trust. Guys, there's no magic freaking hacks, copy hacks, right? Video hacks. If you trust someone and they have what you want, and they have a solution for you, and you have the money, you're gonna buy it. And you're gonna buy from the person you trust, not from the person that has all the hacks, right? So the style is very important, the vibe. This is another, like, not a tangible, and a metric that's not very tangible. It's like the vibe. It's the same thing. It's like, do you vibe with that person? It's like, I don't even know how to explain it, but you get what I mean. I have clients that literally are running ads, and they are like, you know, they were like just walking with a dog, right? With a dog. And they're basically like making all these sales because the leads were like, you know something, I got my attention from you. And I know this might sound stupid, but it's like the dog, right? Like you're a dog person, and I'm also a dog person. Like I really resonate with that, right? And at least half of the people that are buying have told him something about the dog in the ad. It's like the style, it's the vibe, it's, do you trust him? It's that authenticity. It's the offer, it's the video, it's the background, right? So it's just the setup in general. It's the setup. It's not only about the text, and this is something that I explain to people, like, yes, I'm going to give you the text, the scripts, the templates for you to model. But guys, what I want you to understand is that it's not only like, okay, if you say this text, you're gonna get a 10x return. It doesn't work like that. Like you have this text that you're gonna say in the ad, right? But you have to say that with your own style and authenticity and a nice background and a nice setup, sounding confident, providing trust and providing value, and you have all these things going on at the same time. And for people, the person seeing the ad, they're like, oh, it's a nice ad. They don't understand that you thought about all these variables. You thought about every single detail about the authenticity, about the background, about the freaking dog, about your voice, about your cap, about your, like, everything. You were just there being you. But they didn't consider this, and that's why it works so well. Now, apart from that, in order to have killer ad campaigns that print money, you need, some good scripts. And I am not like, I like to create scripts because it makes it easier for members of our program. But I'm also not a big fan of people just reading scripts because it makes them less authentic, right? So I like when people are just themselves and people can feel like they're being themselves. But for example, we have some scripts to guide you for the ad. We have some scripts to guide you for closing sales via DM, like when people message you and you have those scripts. When you get on a call with someone, we have those scripts and use them as a guide, but depending on how good these scripts are, you might have more conversions or less conversions. Obviously, the ones that I give you are the ones that I personally use and that I think are good, right? So what else? The VSL. The VSL is the video sales letter. It's basically a sales presentation, or it's a video that explains what you are about, like which type of person you help, how you help them, and then like presents the offer and makes a call to action. So this video, I always like to get people to watch a video before they book a call with me or before they apply to work with me, because I get them prepared for the call or the conversation. So I get them educated before they get there. So the quality of that video does make a big difference. I'm going to show you my video over here, and I've literally recorded this video 4 times in the past 6 months, probably by the time you're watching this video more. But the point is that I always work on making this video better because I know it's so freaking important. And it's one of those ingredients that does move the needle, and it literally does like 90% of the work for me, because I'm like for 1 hour talking with people, telling them exactly what they want to hear, showing them the social proof, showing them the case studies, showing them the process, the value. All the variables are in this video. So the better the VSL, the higher conversion. So if you have everything, like you have a great ad, you have a great offer, you have the trust, all these things, but the VSL sucks, you might still get sales, but if the VSL was good, you probably would have killed it, right? Because you had everything on point. And that's the thing, you gotta have, eventually, you get so good at this that every variable of the process is on point, So the VSL, and that's basically it, yeah. So apart from that, I wanna show you, so hopefully this makes sense, right? These are the different ingredients. And these ingredients, ultimately, they are collapsed. They collapse themselves. They're put together in what's called a sales process, right? So the sales process, let's just do it like this. So let's do like a different category. So the sales process. All of these ingredients are collapsed into what's called the sales process. They make up the sales process. All of this. So we put them here, 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 here. Everything makes up the sales process. And what is the sales process? It's very, very simple. Add, application, right? So apply and close. Chat or call. 3 steps. Now, where are these ingredients? Well, the trust was in the ad. The script, maybe the structure of the ad, the ad copy was there. The background, your authenticity, the offer that you mentioned, the case study of your client, everything was said in this video ad. What else? On here you have the VSL, like I have in my application page. And you have more of these ingredients over there as well. You have the vibe in your VSL, you have the style, you have the background, you have the trust, you're providing case studies over here, and people apply. And then on the close, you also have these ingredients. You're vibing with people, like you are just trying to help them, you're asking the right questions and closing the sale and collecting the money, right? So that's the thing, guys. This is the difference from successful campaigns and campaigns that suck and that lose money, is how well you incorporate the ingredients into the sales process and the quality of these ingredients, right? So is the video good, right? Because you can have a video ad, both video ads. One is 1 minute, the other one is 1 minute. But this one is a 10 out of 10 video ad. This one is a 5 out of 10. This one will perform better, right? So that's basically how you make campaigns sprint, by successfully creating these ingredients and incorporating them into your sales process. Now, let's go directly to my computer over here. Let's look at my sales process. All right, so basically, I have this ad. As you can see, this is my ad. It's on Facebook, and I also run it on YouTube. This is YouTube, and if I go to preview, you're gonna see I'm running it as well. It's one of my ads. So, ad, okay? Now, let's analyze the ingredients over here. Look at the background. I very purposely recorded this in Switzerland, in a country that's desirable, that everyone wants to go. With the Alps, with a chalet in the back, with a nice camera, right? iPhone. And that's part of my style. Now, part of my style is also I'm not in a suit, just my sweater normally. And yeah, so I have the background, I have the style, I have the sweater, and now my copy, the text that I say, I know this very, very well. So it's like, hey, if you're a coach, a consultant, a service provider, and you want to make over 10 grand a month without doing the manual work, I want to show you 3 steps that you can follow. First, you create an ad like this, then you send people to apply, then you close a sale. If you want to replicate this, I record a full video, go check it out. Boom, that's the text. So in 1 minute and 30 seconds, I incorporate the ingredients successfully to the point where this ad really works really well. And people just click it and go to the next step. They click here and they go to the application page. Now in the application page, I need to also incorporate the ingredients over here. So amazing headline, huge claim. How I made my first $1 million with my online coaching and consulting business in my 20s from a third world country. This might or might not be different in the future. This is the one that's right now. Then I have a great VSL, insane VSL that it took me like 6 months to create. So I have an amazing claim. It gets the attention. I back up the claim with real results. Inside the VSL, I have absolutely every single ingredient. I show my results, proof of my results, my clients' results, proof of their results. I show the process, I show the value, I show the case studies. I make a call to action and I tell people apply below. Now here I also ask the right questions. So one of the ingredients to make this work is to ask the right questions in the questionnaire. I give you those questions. But basically I filter out people really, really well. So I always speak with very qualified people. All right. So once people apply, they go here to this page, and then I just, basically people can choose a time and a date and book a call. And then in the end, I tell them, hey, your call is confirmed. Here are the steps to follow. Watch the video. I need to change this one for the new one. Then read the offer. All of this is very, very strategically created. Read the offer to understand what I'm going to sell you. Basically, I want you to know what you're going to buy before the call. This is weird. Not a lot of people do it, but I do it. And in here, people can just see the offer before they actually join. Watch the case study and watch my videos. I want to get them into my environment, my ecosystem. I want to trap them in my channel before they get to the call so that they watch as many videos as possible before I speak to them so that there's a higher chance of them buying. So guys, the point is, how do you make campaigns sprint? You figure out which are the ingredients: great ad, great offer, great headline, great style, great background, confidence, authenticity, value, trust, vibes, whatever you want to call it. And then you put it together in an amazing ad. And then you do the same thing on the landing page with your headline, with your VSL, the right questions, get people on the call. And once you get people on the call, the same thing, right ingredients, show them the case studies, show them how you can help them, be a nice person, a nice human, actually give a shit about them, and say the offer and say the price. And if you did that process successfully, the person will say yes and you will get paid, right? But if you don't have ingredients and you don't put them together in this process, the person will say, no, I'm not interested, or I don't have the money. But they did have the money, they just were not convinced in the sales process. This is why my ads convert like fire. I have freaking 5 to 10x every 30 days because my process is so well optimized with these ingredients. It's almost impossible not to make money. Like, take a look at my claim. I made my first $1 million with my online coaching and consulting, and then I back up that claim with real proof. It's so difficult to replicate. So guys, that's how you make your ads print. And if you become mad scientists, like you become obsessed with just becoming a very skillful marketer and becoming a great communicator, you're going to make so much money. You're going to make more money than all the big CEOs of the big companies, and you're just there in your living room recording amazing ads and being a great marketer, right? So guys, I just wanted to show you behind the scenes, like, this is how it's done, the ingredients. And then I show you the process, guys. This is the ad, here's another ad. You know, it's like, it's all the ingredients are here. It's crazy, right? And in different forms of video. So in this video, it's more like casual in Spanish. This one is like in Switzerland. This one, another in Switzerland, chilling here, walking with my phone. Then I run these ads on YouTube or Facebook, send traffic, book calls, close sales, reinvest back into the business, recycle money. That's the blueprint. So, hope you found this helpful, and I'll see you in the next one.